guys, welcome back. I hope you guys had a good week. It's been kind of a crazy week for us. If you follow my stories, you probably saw that yesterday was kind of like a huge day for our family. It was a really big day for my husband and his company. If you don't know, my husband actually, he started and runs a stock exchange, and yesterday they listed their first company, and it was just like a really exciting, really big day. Lots of hard work to lead up to this moment. But I shared this with you guys on Instagram, and I'm sharing it with you now for two reasons. And one is simply that I know that I've been seeing on social media that like so many people are really, really frustrated with our systems that are outdated and like not functioning as they should. And this is just kind of like an example of something that I'm intimately familiar with, of a system that is broken and that is being fixed. And it's not even being fixed by the regulators necessarily. They are, but like, it takes a long time to get the government to do anything. But it's more like it's being fixed by people who just want to see change and who are finding creative and still like successful ways to do it. So I find that motivating. I find that inspiring in the midst of seeing lots of other broken things. It's good to see positive change happening. And I say this other, for the other reason, simply that so many of you guys own your own businesses, run your own hustles and do your own things. And you know that these things become like part of your family's DNA, and they're really, you eat, sleep, live, breathe these things. And that's what this company has been for us. Like, it started at our kitchen table. And even though as a stock exchange, it's kind of on like a bigger platform and gets, a different kind of level of publicity, it still is the same thing. It started at the beginning. It's kind of as old as my middle child, and it's just been kind of like this being that we've seen into life, and to see it succeed is really exciting. And so I appreciate you guys sharing that excitement with me. It's funny. A book was written about it 4 years ago. Michael Lewis actually wrote a book about it, and Netflix has the rights to the movie. So maybe one day we will all be like knitting and watching the movie. Wouldn't that be like surreal? That would be like super surreal. But hopefully it'll happen. I will let you guys know if it does. But yeah. Okay, so let's get into knitting. Enough of that. But thanks, guys. I just want to say thank you. It was really sweet of you guys, because I know that like most of us could care less about the stock market and whatever. But it was nice of you guys to support me and support my family. So thanks. Let's talk knitting though now. Actually, let me have like a quick sip of coffee. Oh, this is my favorite coffee mug, by the way. This is from Espace Tricot. It is mega huge. Like, look, that's how big it is. Crazy, right? My kind of coffee cup. So, okay, so what I'm wearing today, I am actually wearing my blue sand cardigan. I knit this in the spring. It's an amazing cardigan. Like, it's big and oversized, and it took forever, but it's DK, so it's better than a fingering weight version. But I knit it out of Plucky Knitter Crew, which is like a wool cotton mix. Yeah, it's really cute. The details are on my Ravelry page. I just had it on today as kind of a throw on with jeans and whatnot. But yeah, thought I'd tell you guys that. So I finished my September socks, if you guys saw, and here they are. Aren't they pretty? I feel like they're so pretty. I feel like they're kind of like preppy cool. Preppy cool. Is that a thing? If preppy cool is a thing, this is what they are. But these are from Bethany over at Woolberry Fiber Co. Actually, I have her little tag. So this is in, it's going to be backwards on this, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. It's in her blueberry colorway, and it's on her smooth sock set. So all of these little minis and everything, it came with it. Really happy with these. If you remember, I kind of knit these in ode to our Tuscany trip with like the green countryside, and I just thought it was really pretty and very fitting for a trip, and now I love them. Very fun. So something else that I've been working on is, so since I finished those, I actually started my, what month are we in? October socks. My daughter's birthday is the end of this month, so I'm knitting her birthday socks this month. Every month that is my family member's birthday, I knit well, my immediate, like my kids or my husband, I knit them a pair of birthday socks. So this is what I'm knitting for her. She's turning 3. And this is Tippy Tree Yarns in their Flying Unicorns colorway. So fun, right? And then I have this like, oh, it's like really bright. But I have this cute little, let's see, progress keeper. I'm trying to show you guys. It's not really working. Now I understand why people like always like hold their hands up and stuff. Oh, hey, did that work? No. No. But this is from Amanda, who is Little Bitty Delights on Instagram. Isn't it cute? Like, how do people make things so small? I have no idea. But yeah, so these are her socks. And if you check out my Instagram stories under socks, I'm kind of walking you through like the major things I do in these socks. They were so small, I felt like it was a good time to give you like an example of how I knit my basic socks, because I kind of do the same thing almost every single time. So yeah, so these are these. I wanted to mention, I've seen a lot of people using progress keepers lately. Something to remember is to hook it around the whole stitch. Like, don't just hook it around like a strand of the stitch, or else it might like kind of distort it. But if you hook it around the whole stitch, then even if it pulls it a little bit, it'll just kind of pop back into place. I think everything blocks out eventually, but I feel like that's safer. So yeah, there's those. And then I've been chugging along on my 2nd Avenue. I randomly like picked it back up. I only have, let's see, I'm not really going to talk much about it because hopefully it'll be done next week and then I can really talk to you guys about it. But yeah, this is my 2nd Avenue wrap. Wow, it's all twisted. By Amy Miller. And so yeah, I literally have 2 more stripes and then the bind off. And that's it. But I have another cute progress keeper on here. This is from Sugar Plums. I had to think. I think she has like a couple names, but like it's Sugar Plum Circus on Instagram. And yeah, she makes these really cute little things. And isn't that cute for Halloween? I'm not a big Halloween person, but this is really cute. Like way cute. So anyways, I will talk to you guys more about this next week. But it's knit with all plucky yarns. It is on my Ravelry page if you're interested. In the meantime, hopefully I will give you all the details next week when it is bound off and blocked, right? Miracles. One more thing I wanted to mention, because I know a lot of people are knitting it and it's something I think you should be aware of, is the Ingalls sweater. I haven't put that much on it. I've put about an inch since I talked to you guys last week, so like nothing. But something I wanted to mention, it's a huge sweater. Like it's a big oversized sweater. And you know that when you're reading the pattern, you know it's big. But I am actually knitting the size extra, extra small. I normally would knit like a small. So it makes me a little nervous to knit the smallest size. But I put it on and it fits really well. Like it fits really well in the top half. So I'm gonna keep you guys posted on how it goes as we get longer. But something to be aware about with like sizing, that you really don't be afraid to size down on this sweater if you want a more fitted look. I'm also going to decrease on the sleeves to get more of a fitted look as opposed to kind of like the balloon sleeves. Just as more practical for me. Something else though about the sweater that I wanted to mention is in the lace section, there are these little eyelets, I think that you call them, yarn overs. Excuse me. But since you're doing color work, you're carrying your yarn behind them and you can see it. And I don't know how I feel about this. So if that's gonna bother you, I would suggest just doing the eyelets above the color work, above and below the color work, and possibly leaving them off in the middle. I know one of the Espace Tricot girls did that and I kind of wish I had done it, but no big deal. So anyways, that's about it. And I've talked y'all's ears off, so I'm gonna go. Oh, by the way, I'm putting these videos up on YouTube if that is a better way for you guys to do it. The link is in my profile, or you can search for Quick Knit Chats with Ashley, because I'm Ashley, in case you didn't know. But bye guys, have a good week, and I will talk to y'all next week.